Okay. We are live. Beacon fire. So,
All right.
let me get the link out to the community. All right, link is out. Stream is up. We should be starting here soon. As soon as Norman makes his way into the table.
Yeah, hopefully he's got the kids down, ready to go.
Undercity and High Valley have been super popular. I mean, they're in just about every deck. It seems.
Yeah, I mean, Undercity being the probably de facto yellow battlefield if you're not playing a non-unique, right? And if you're playing a non-unique, it seems way too good not to play High Valley.
Right. Yeah, even just one non-unique character. Heck, even if they're single die, I don't know. You can get so much value out of that one die.
Yeah, it's interesting, like Stevdav playing on the Undercity, because I mean, a lot of people play the Armory, or not Armory. What's the oh gosh, I already forgot what that battlefield's called. The one that lets you Refinery.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that you can still with Moff and let you play something for cheaper. But I guess this one lets you cycle a little quicker, so, and it's a guaranteed cycle. Been playing it, then Jin Han's been around for a little while, but Norm's really leaned into the draw mechanics to try to pull off that black market connection about as good as you can.
Yep. Even going so far as running promotion.
Yeah.
Let's see, does he have it in this version? He does. He's running 2x promotion.
Yeah. This is I think this is his first version, at least in a tournament that he put it in. I think he went down to 1 promotion for St. Louis, but I mean, really, if you think about it, you get in your opening hand. As long as you get something to override it with, it's not that bad.
Yep.
Just an extra draw. Used to be in the original, kind of similar to Jedi robes in the original meta. You play the Jedi robes, get 2 shields, and then just override it with the lightsaber.
Yeah, that's right.
And then Stevdav, one thing he's got going on that I don't see many people playing is the general. So
Gross.
He's a little bit more. Has a little bit more line to trying to get the upgrades down. So I've actually talked to him a little bit. He gets a lot of crap for resolving his 2 resources early without waiting for the +2. But a lot of times, if he's doing that, if Norman was paying attention, it's usually because he wants to play general down turn 1.
Yep.
So,
what a round 1 this is going to be. Norman's got 2 black market connections in his hand.
oh my gosh.
And Stevdav has a Crime Lord in his hand. So, both of these fellas have some good stuff. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, I'm looking at the hand right now. That I think if I'm Norman, he's got no removal other than the Headstrong. I'd be tempted to play that to make sure that you don't get Crime Lorded round 1.
You mean just Headstrong Gurindon's dice as soon as they come out?
Yeah, you do that. You don't stand any worry of dying.
Give yourself some time to set up. Yeah, that actually happened to me in St. Louis. I was playing Nick the Bug, and I had a really good round 1. I mean, I had Jarkai, I had 2 weapons out. You know, I was able to actually kill Gurindon round 1, but he Crime Lorded me as he went down swinging. So it was brutal.
Yeah, you made an impression on him. He was all wanting to play your deck really bad after that game. So
yeah, it's a fun one. So he chooses to get the Hans Blaster. I did not see that coming. Let's see, is he running General in this deck?
So I can see. Okay, so why he did it is he wants to keep the 2 resources for the Headstrong. As far as the biggest value he could get to throw on Jin, I think that's his best value because the Viper Sword would be dead because he had to throw it on Han for the 3. So
yeah, good call.
And it's interesting too, because like I know he activates Han to try to lock a card out, and also so he can cycle using the black market connection. But had he just waited, he might have been able to play the Viper Sword instead, which might have been better value, especially with Crime Lord on the table. Because if he's able to pull off Crime Lord, then
wow.
Never mind. Game over.
I don't understand. You only had $3. What am I missing? Did he have $4? Yeah, I thought he only had 3.
Oh, that sucks. That was such a cool thought.
Yep. Yeah, I was like, he must have like had a flashback to Entourage or something. That would have been gross.
Oh yeah, if he locked him out like that, that'd be too much. I think it'd be game over.
Yep.
Although that 2 disrupts basically going to keep that from happening this round, anyways.
Yeah, I'm guessing Norm, only resolved Jin's dollar because he mistakenly thought Crime Lord only costs 3. Because like, I feel like when I see Norm play this deck, or really anyone, Jin's die is so powerful. Like you don't really resolve for a die for $1, at least not when it first rolls out.
Yeah, that 1 resource side. Obviously, Crime Lord's not getting played, so it's all a ramp turn. So I think you just activate Garandon and hopefully roll a +2 and then reap for the other +2. Special's okay, I guess.
Well, wouldn't be surprised to see the Forewarned get played here, but then Grindon's going to draw.
I would play the Forewarned on the 1 resource side so he can't get any ramp this turn. I think that's what Norm's thinking about, because he keeps coming close to it. Yep, it's gone.
Yeah. It's pretty wild what this Moth Grandin deck can do. I was actually just trying to play some of the top meta decks yesterday. We just kind of fooling around and really just trying to get reps in with them so I know how to play against them. And I mean, it can do so much, make so much money, mitigate so many dice, and of course Crime Lord, Blizzard. Whether it cheats him out with a special or just outright plays him.
Yeah, and that's where the going Crime Lord versus Blizzard is probably painful here, is because like that could potentially be 12 damage with those two specials instead. The most he's probably hoping for is getting 4 money. Because especially with Jin against this matchup, Jin with that 2 disrupt side is so gross. Mm-hmm. And then if he gets General out, like he could use General to be 3 disrupt if he needed 2 to keep him off of it. Like, I think I think Jin Hod's just going to be favored into this matchup most of the times.
Yeah.
And also, it's just where it's different than playing like Bo Rex is really good, but they don't have the disrupt and they don't have the lockout for the Gideon action. So
Rebel Trader made an interesting comment that if he really wanted to play that Crime Lord, I mean, he could have overwrote his Hans Blaster, but then he would lose that 3-for-1. Like, is that a line you consider?
Yeah, you can't, because it's yellow character only.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it does say that, yellow character only. So with the Grindin special, you actually have to resolve them one at a time, right? Because
if you are pulling the same die out. Now, if he's going to
yeah.
If he's going to do Crime Lord and General, then he can resolve them both to pull them both out.
Right. But yeah, the same die would be 2 separate. Okay.
And we did have that was noted by Gandork, was if you pull the special, it will basically, it takes the die from the card, and if you did another special, it's basically going to return that die and then roll it back out. So in Vika's matchup where he had him possessed, if Stevdav would have resolved his special after Vika did the special, he would have just stolen the die right back, which is kind of crazy on the Blizzard.
Yeah.
I think I missed what happened there. He rolled that out. Did he have a focus? I thought he had 2 specials.
He did. He had 2 specials. The first...
Oh, he got a 3 shield. Okay.
Yep, he got a 3 shield, then he got a 3 gun. He doesn't want that 3 gun. Probably looking for money.
I mean, if he's leaning hard, if he's just all in on trying to Crime Lord and not do anything else, then yeah, that makes sense. Get 3 shields or get 3 money. Probably what you want more than anything.
This resistance.
2 discards interesting just because you could cycle some more of your deck.
That's true, yeah. Man, Grindin's... his passive is super strong. There they go. He's able to pick up another Den and a Headstrong.
Well, and the other thing too with like Moth and Grindin is you think they'd be like halfway decent at milling. It's just decks can just destroy you too fast.
Right.
Like, I mean, he got 7 cards that round, or he's got down to 23 cards. But I mean, this game will be well over before that's even a factor. Ooh, pitches the Den of Thieves. Interesting.
Lanza saying hi, Beacon. In chat.
Oh, what's up? What's up, Lanza? Sorry. I wasn't flipping over in the chat. I was trying to watch it live. My bad. Forgot the opening shields. That sucks.
Cycles a BB-8, gets another... Oh, okay. Dangerous escape. Yeah, some downgrade hate.
Yeah, and I think Norman went to one of those in St. Louis, and he had one. I think he has two in this deck because he was wanting to make sure Trandos and Witches and all
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting card. Discard all downgrades on a character, then deal damage. So, I mean, you know, you've got to hit yourself, but, yeah, you get rid of them. Pretty big. I'd be surprised if Unshackle wasn't on the reprint list here coming up, or whenever we're able to get that out.
I mean, it's such a niche card, but it's fair. So, like,
Yep.
instead of having to run like these crazy cards like Dangerous Escape and only yellow having access to it, because I think even Breaking Bonds, didn't that one rotate out, or is that still?
Yeah. No, that was, yeah, and that's, yeah, I mean, that was like Blue Villain, right?
Yeah, another niche card. And I mean, it had a little extra. I think you could turn a die to a blank or to something like that. I can't remember. But
Yep.
yeah, Unshackle was fair. Gray, neutral. Yeah, you can't get possessed or inhibitor chipped if you're playing Jin Han because the Jin's dice is just too good.
Yeah. Not used to seeing Moff Grindin with no money in their resource pile. It's normally just rolling in the cash, but it's...
That's probably where you want that Blizzard here, because he needs something to go on here. He's just gonna get plinged away eventually.
I think he'll more than likely be able to get off one of his intel breaches here. I mean, almost certainly he will. Wonder what he pulls back. Maybe a Headstrong.
Makes you sad seeing that Reap sitting there knowing you can't play it.
He could discard the Reap. Ah. And then intel breach it right back.
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't look like he's going to do that. At least not with this copy. Well, that actually increases his chances, though, to hit the next one. Mastermind is such a good one drop. Focus, money, hand knowledge, man.
Oh yeah, and it's
in a
particularly
deck.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's particularly gross in this deck, right? Because you get to guarantee hitting one card. And it was pretty good. Mephisto had the Gideon Palp deck right at the end before Palp rotated out. And that's a abilities that you'd play on Palp. So just having the hand knowledge and automatically get rid of a card is huge.
Yep.
I don't
figure out why did Stevdav draw a card there. Does it say whenever any player's hand? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I missed that. Got it.
Yeah, you can pitch your own card, especially in this matchup because you're detected. Can't be played.
So let's see if he tries to get this intel breach off to get his Reap back into his hand to be able to play it. I mean, okay. Let's see if he can hit that Power of the Tribe. I think this would be pretty big for him. I mean, it's certainly going to help him next round. Oh, he doesn't get it.
Yeah, something's gonna have to change quickly, or this match is over with. That Reap would help, but then, even then, I mean, he'd be $1 short. So, and he hasn't put a Blizzard into his discard pile yet, has he? So it's either General or Crime Lord at this point. Yeah. You just keep adding a little bit of health each turn, but dying slowly.
Good soldiers follow orders. Good soldiers follow orders. Good soldiers follow orders.
You're a good soldier, Rex.
Man.
Wanting that 1 and 3, preferably the 1 and 6. But I'm sure he'd take the 1 money too.
Oh,
Got it.
he needed that. Now we've got a game, ladies and gentlemen. That's huge.
Yeah, without that, that's pretty much game. So Norm's played a Headstrong, and he's played a Power of the Tribe, so he has one of each left.
Yes. Okay, let's see. See what we're working with here. There's Norm's second Power of the Tribe. That Rallying Cry is going to be useless this game. More than likely, right? I mean, I doubt, unless he's resolving like a Blizzard.
Yeah, it probably is, because he's probably going to have to use most of his dice to get the Blizzard out, or, the specials to get the Blizzard out, so if it does do damage, unless it's sitting on the other Blizzard die or whatever, sitting on a blank or whatever the case may be, then yeah, it's most likely worthless.
I have to sort this out on my own. Without the council. And without you. This isn't about you.
So Stevdav is looking at a pair of riot shields really to keep himself alive this round. We'll see if he can draw into some more. mitigation, but it's already taken 11 damage. Let's see what happens. Doesn't need that covert mission anymore. He already got his BMC combo off.
Can't stay here any longer. Not now.
That's nice. That mastermind could be huge, actually. Right, because it sets aside all copies of the card, not just... Yep.
Yeah, think I'd still be. I know you have the knowledge of Veteran Award, but I'd be tempted to call one of the mitigation pieces.
That's true. That's fair.
Just because, I mean, that's Stevdav has to pull off a Crime Lord here, or he has no chance. So. Because, like, if Norman can't play his Power of the Tribe here to remove those, because then that's, other than, well, no, then he won't even have enough to do the veteran, so yeah, he wouldn't have a chance regardless. But do you call Headstrong or do you call Power of the Tribe?
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, Stevdav,
Yep.
I'm sure would take a look in the discard pile and see one of each. I mean, it's crapshoot at that point. Oh, let's see, what's he gonna call?
I bet you call Headstrong.
Gonna find out.
Yeah, I figured. And that makes sense, because if you roll double specials on Garrison, he can't remove both of them with the Power of the Tribe, but he can with Headstrong, so.
Yeah.
So now he's got to hope when he rolls out, he rolls double specials. Otherwise, he's probably getting both of those dice removed. The other hope he can do is... Oh, yeah, get the money removed. That's going to suck. Oh, no, the blank. The other thing he can hope to do is he has enough money almost now he can hardcast a Blizzard, so you could try to cycle. Yeah. Why is he? Is he trying to? Oh, he's trying to get the discard. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Do it.
He's got 10 cards left in his deck. He's got to be getting pretty darn close to that Blizzard.
Well, that's one of the things I liked from Nick the Bugs this weekend is Nick the Bug was kind of between Turkey's list and Lanza's list, and he had
Wow.
that's rough. He had added the armored assault tank in there, which Gideon's lives 2 resolves, so it's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of that tank. It feels really good anymore when, like with the ATTE or the armored assault tank when you can get 2 resolutions.
So he doesn't have enough direct to kill either one of them. Is he just re-rolling? Or is he just pointing out, like, I wish I could have played this a turn earlier? And of course, Stevdav didn't know this, but if he would have called Veteran of War, that would have hit both of them.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then-
Of course,
And then he would just have the one Power of the Tribe in the hand, because he would have used Rallying Cry, which also would have given Stevdav 2 more cards, because the Veteran of War and the Rallying Cry would be gone. I mean, Norman's got no reason to reroll anything.
Yeah, I mean, he's one off of max. So it's basically the best he could hope for.
I believe it still kills the character though, right? Because if he takes it on the right shield and takes one off of Moth or takes one off of Garridan, that's 7 to kill, so... Stevdav just needs to... Oh, don't do that. Right? No, he can do it. That's still 8. Okay. Yeah, my math. Can't do math. So he can take the one on Garridan, it keeps both of them alive. But if he takes one on Moth, then Moth's dead, so... Ooh, don't do that.
So 8 to kill Garridan. 8 to kill Moth.
Yeah.
Rough game here for Stevdav.
Yeah, but that was actually a good disrupt, because now if he resolves the 3 for 1, he can't play his Power of the Tribe. And then if Norm re-rolls it, then that gives him another card to potentially pull a probe or something that could automatically get the Power of the Tribe out of him. So that was actually a really good play.
Yeah. I think if you're Norm, you just absolutely cannot risk resolving that 3 for 1 at this point.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Because you do that and you get crime lorded, then you cry.
Right. Yeah, you cry. So, you could probably answer this, Beacon. Back in the day when so I think Crime Lord was it? That wasn't Awakenings, was it? Like what? That was from.
It was Awakenings.
What's it from? Okay. So was that card played back in the day?
Usually, if it was played, Ace in the Hole was really kind of a Ace in the Hole was kind of a Garridan type thing. It was it was a 0 cost, I think, a 0 cost card, and you got to roll a dice from I think it was from a card in hand. I don't think it was from your discard pile. I can't remember. And so that was really the only way most people were doing it. Oh, and he gets the 2. What a lucky.
I just realized he does manage to draw into a blizzard. But
of course now he doesn't have the money.
Yeah.
He really probably needed to draw into a probe more than anything. Oh well, that can't be Power of the Tribe. So the interesting thing here is he could, if Norm has to do this, otherwise he discards both cards, and then he can just try to reroll until he gets a special.
Yep. He has to.
But if he plays it here, then it's still the same thing. So that's like literally the worst roll that could have happened for Norm.
It's interesting. Yeah, you're right. I mean,
I guess he has two sides, so
Norm opts to just keep the money.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense, right? Because if you. Oh yeah. Power of the Tribe was supposed to be detected, so he got to draw 2 cards.
Plenty of rerolls here.
Yeah, Crime Lord, pretty much for the most part, was always considered just
Hail
a
Mary.
cool upgrade that you can never really play. Kind of like the ATST,
Right.
6 cost support.
I remember
you're like,
that.
I'm never gonna be able to play. Ace in the Hole was discard a yellow upgrade from your hand to roll its die into your pool if able. Set that die aside after it's resolved or removed. So,
Wow, he gets the special.
Alright. Now he's got 5 cards to reroll and see if he can pull it off. Yeah, killing Jin here probably swings things back, although Han's dice are pretty big.
Does Crime Lord have 2 special sides?
Yes, yeah, 2 specials.
Man, he's got really good odds here. 4 more cards.
Yeah, oh yeah, you're going all out. You're not doing anything else at this point. I'm gonna feel really bad for Steve if he can't hit it, though.
Whew. Variance is real.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting nervous.
Oh, 2 more tries. Here we go. Brutal. Wow,
Oh my gosh.
that hurts so bad.
Well, yeah, because he pitched the Blizzard to do it, and he could have played Blizzard. Yeah, Destiny, exactly. The Destiny gods must be being nice to Norm for hosting a regional, I guess. I don't know.
Wow, that's... Yeah, sometimes the RNG is just not on your side. And let's see now what they have in their hands. I mean, he does have a best defense. That he can't play. Yeah, it's not looking good here for Steve. There's the VPD. That'll buy him some time. He needs one more to hardcast the Blizzard. What is Norm gonna get?
Is he gonna go grab the Headstrong?
Yeah, that makes. I was just gonna say that. Yep. Of course, doesn't have to reveal it. It was a covert mission.
So I said this can't go to a meal game, but Norm does only have 5 cards left in the deck.
Yeah, but Steve has none left in deck.
Oh.
Wow.
If I was Norm, I wouldn't even resolve this damage. I would overwrite with the general and then snap a 3 discard and win the game off of the mill.
That's yeah. That is a play. Wow. That's brilliant.
I wonder if Steve notices that he only had. Oh, he's gonna do it.
Wow, he is gonna do it.
He stream sniping. You heard me say that.
That's so gross. GG. I mean, there's just nothing you can do.
Now, I mean, he could do 3 direct into Grind and just kill him, and that's pretty much game 2. But I wonder if he. Well, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, he's just gonna do that. I would have discarded him. It's the more fun way to do it. Now I can hard class his Blizzard.
Yeah, I mean,
But that's game with that roll. I guess now. Well, no, he's got to get rid of all 3 sides. Yeah.
he does have a VPD. Yeah.
But then now he can't cast a Blizzard. It's game anyways.
Yeah, I like your idea with the discarding better, because then that's just basically that's your win condition. You just have to not get you just have to not have both your characters get crime lorded.
Which is impossible because he didn't have enough money at the time.
Yeah.
He only had $8.
Shame on you, Norm.
I mean, he's a broken man at this point. He couldn't roll the freaking. What do you have? 5 chances on that crime lord?
I know. Oh, sorry, Steve. Yeah. So it was what? 33% chance 5 times. It's pretty good. Pretty good odds.
I'm gonna say at this point you just try to discard him, even though you're more than likely just losing. Just mill him out, Norm. There you go.
Yep. Okay. Game 2.
Like, I didn't think Steve had a chance in that game, and then he was able to pull off that crime lord die, and I was like, he's got a chance.
Yeah, I mean, and Norm was just a sitting duck at that point. He claimed no cards.
Yeah, no removal because they got discarded. Nothing. I mean, he was just 5 rerolls on a crime lord die. Had exactly $5. Like everything exactly how you wanted it.
If you're Steve, do you just like mulligan your whole hand here? I mean, you have to get a Blizzard or a Crime Lord in your opener, right? I mean, Well,
Yeah, I mean, most likely. I guess you don't have to. You know, if you got some reaps and you just got to pray you don't get destroyed in round 1 from Jin and Han's dice. But if you don't get it by round 2, yeah, you probably for sure lost.
he does find it. And I have to say, Norm's hand is pretty bad, so then again, he can cycle. So this could be a very different game.
So he's got a trick, and he
It's
can
like
do a
Norm
0,
forgot
a
his
0,
shields
2.
again. Or somebody forgot shield. Did somebody forget shields the first game?
Yeah, it was Norm.
Looks like he hasn't taken them again. I don't want to interfere, so.
Yeah, it's a weird spot, you know, because it's not really a May, but I don't know.
Well, if it's not a May, then yeah, there we go. Any last minute podcast questions for the Destiny Junior guys? They're about to do they're going to record a podcast to do a review on the 2-player game, and I think that podcast is coming out Saturday. So, Rebel, I already sent you guys like 5 questions. Hopefully, you'll get a chance to cover some of those. And I know we're only down to like 3 viewers at this point, but yeah, anyone else have any questions? Send them over. It's getting pretty late on a Thursday night. Cycling into that forewarned could be pretty big. Needs to save that for a Garindon special.
Yeah, I think if you're Steve, you just reroll right now. If he doesn't remove it, because that's his only removal card, and obviously getting that specialist could be pretty huge. So. I think Norm's just hoping he doesn't see that play. He's like, yeah, I'll hold off on it. Yeah, still not rolling hot though. Oh yeah, you can just put the right shield on the bottom. That's cool. And then he gets a draw card off of that too.
Yeah. Yep. 2 fresh cards in his hand. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so Norm's basically dead in the water here, facing some against Grindon specials, right? We'll see what happens, but he just has to roll into some damage.
Ooh, that 2 disrupt you don't like to see.
That's pretty big actually. Norm has absolutely nothing to complain about. I mean, let's be real. %, 5 times. Didn't happen for Steve.
Now Steve's sitting on 50% blanks so far. Rolled this round, so. Yeah, I kind of knew that was coming.
Whew. There's some cash.
As I say, that's what he needed. Well, the question is, does he have the ability to roll a special on Garrison and then a special on Crime Lord? With 5 cards in hand.
Yep.
And the irony, right, is I'm pretty sure he re-rolled the Garrison special and got die and got the special off of 1 re-roll.
He did.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he got the improbable one in 1 try, but then the easier one took 5 rolls and still didn't get it. I guess maybe you re-roll first and just see what you... That makes sense. You probably just re-roll the Garrett and die, because if you don't get the special but you roll into the money, you just take the money, move on to the next round, and pray that you can pull it off in.
Yep. No, that's interesting, but... The focus has him going in the tank here. No, maybe not.
Yeah, I think if the focus, you'd probably been better off taking the 2 money. And then just going to the next round with $8 instead of 7. You can hard cast a Blizzard if you want to, or be able to set up an easier Crime Lord. I don't know. I'm assuming Norm probably drew in some removal this round.
He only has another Forewarned at this point.
Ooh, dirty.
Yeah, he will get the cycle here though with Han. Let's see. Nope. Just gets a BB-8. 2 copies of BB-8 in his hand. And Steve's got a best defense. I'm sure he's praying that does not get detected.
And hopefully he doesn't forget he has that Viper Probe Jode sitting there for any big rerolls or... Oh, he's got a contraband too, huh?
Do or do not. There is no try.
So, this, of course, is the Invitational Semifinals. I'm just going to flash.
Me and whoever that is will play the winner of this game for the
Yep.
finals. I think. Which I'm not sure if I make it that far who I want to play, to be honest. I lost to Norm in the top cut in the St. Louis regional, and my only loss in Swiss was to Nick the Bug on Gideon Garrison. So
Okay.
both decks that I lost to.
Yeah, I mean, they're such good decks. So you're on pre-Hondo?
Yeah.
Same deck you played in St. Louis?
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, I think card for card. So.
Okay, nice. So you got a bunch of reps in St. Louis. That's good.
Yeah, I feel decent with the deck. It's I tend to like it a little bit better into 3-wide just because the AoE damage tends to give me that edge. So like I like my matchup like into Trandos better than like Jinhan into Trandos. Not that Jinhan can't beat Trandos. Ooh, we got a hard cast Blizzard.
Boom. So what do you have? Chemical strikes in there? Is that what you mean by AoE?
Yeah, I got Chemical Strikes. You got Active Cruelties.
That's right. Okay. From Extremist Campaign, yeah.
Just gives it that little extra, because like when you're doing a Chemical Strike, I'm going to be taking 4. So if I'm dealing 4 and taking 4, it doesn't feel as good. But
Dealing 6, taking 4 though. Yeah, that feels good.
yeah, especially when it's getting a kill. So. Yeah, killing Garrison doesn't feel as important now, but still not a bad choice.
Yeah.
What is? Did he ever draw in with all of his cycling into any more removal for Norm?
No, he still has a Forewarned. He does have a Hans Blaster, but yeah, he has a Riot Shield as well.
The Hans Blaster could be pretty good. So now that you're all in on the Blizzard, I think you're wanting those Garrison specials so you can throw another Blizzard guy out there, because I believe there's one in the discard pile.
Yep. So in St. Louis, you were in the top 4, right?
Yeah, I was third in Swiss.
Who did you face then in the top cut?
Norm.
Oh, that's right.
Norm.
Okay.
Norm was 6, and then so he beat me, and then went on to play Elrath.
That's right.
So.
Yep. He agreed to the cut the top 8.
Yeah, it's ironic because me and Moloch were probably the 2 most vocal about it, about going to a top 8. And my thought is like there's so many good, like I know it's a smaller field, but there was so many good players there. It just feels bad if round one you play. Well, it's like round one you played Lanza, right? And
Yep.
round one I played Nick the Bug, and then so round two I'm playing Lanza. So I'm like, okay, I play Nick the Bug, and then I play Lanza, and if I lose both of these, I'm just out of this for sure.
Yep.
And so that's where I was like, it'd be nice just to do a top 8, even if it did cost me finishing in the top 4 because of it.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, the competition was very steep. Me winning my first 2 matches, it actually made the day very difficult after that. I mean, because I think, and then I played Malloc in round 3 and lost, and then I got paired up twice after that. Even though I lost, so it was it was tough.
Who was your 4th round opponent?
Nick the Bug.
Yeah, so look at your. I mean, you had an amazing slate. You went 3 and 2.
No, ultimately I went 2 and 3.
Oh man, but I mean, you beat Elrath, you beat Lanza.
Yeah.
Then you lost to Moloch, who was 5 and 0. You lost to Nick DeBug, who was 4 and 1. You lost to me, who was 4 and 1.
Yep.
So like, yeah, you had quite the slate there.
Yeah, some of the best of the best. Oh man, I had such a good time. Yeah, and Lanza, of course.
Just kidding. I was hoping he was still watching.
Oh, thanks, Polly. I must not have the source set up on that scene. Whoops. Yeah. It's funny because that picture that I have of Lanza, it's like I was like, yo, I gotta get a picture of you, man, like the one and only Lanza, and he like did this like fake half smile because he was not happy because I kept playing those cards from my discard pile, the renew cards like heal Ahsoka, and like time was about to, we were about to go to time, and I'm like, here I am healing damage, and it's like, oh,
Oh yeah, you had some sick stuff going on with that deck. I liked it. It was good.
Ahsoka is just the ultimate Jarkai character. I mean, she's so fun to play. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
There's the Hans Blaster. Oh, brutal. Gets off the
man. That's rough. The one good thing about this is he's got the Blizzard out now. He's got the Viper Probe Droid out, and he's gonna have 5 money, so like he should be able to weather the storm this next round, possibly.
Yep.
But that was brutal. That was brutal.
Finally, Norm finds himself some multi-die removal. A lot of events in his hand, though, so Stevdav's Intel Breach is looking pretty good.
Yeah, Polly's saying it was a great weekend. It was cool. Love coming down for breakfast. I'm like, pretty sure that's Majo. Oh yeah, it's definitely Majo with his shirt on.
Yeah. Yep. It's so funny because you said something, and then I was like, oh, I know that voice, and of course I had seen you because you did a video once before with 86, and yeah, man, it was such a good time. My wife was telling me that, I told this to Polly, like when we first got to the store Saturday, we were all kind of waiting outside for the shop to open up, and it was cold, obviously, and then like my wife and then Polly's wife, they got back into Polly's car. They were just like chilling, the wives are cold, so they get in the nice warm car, and so my wife said she was like just looking out and like watching me, and she said I just look so happy. And I'm like, I was. It's like, like what better way to spend a weekend, meeting people and playing this game, and man, it's such a good time.
Yeah, it was like it felt kind of like a shortened Worlds, like I know we were planning on doing that, but since it's like the first time getting back into the game, playing with people we hadn't met but we'd talked to many times online, like it was awesome.
Yeah,
it was good stuff
for sure. So Worlds Has Worlds always been at the old FFG headquarters? What was it?
So I only ever got to go to the last one. It was at the FFG. What did they call it? I was actually just looking over something because a couple of my friends got to go to the one before that, but it was at their FFG center or whatever.
Right, place that's now called Game Center.
Yeah, but the problem is it only holds 100, 200 people, something like that. So it wasn't big enough to house. Like, it was always, you had to earn your way to it, or you had to, they did like a lottery, and you basically had to get on like first come first serve. Did you get lucky enough to get to go to Worlds, kind of thing. So I know a lot of people that tried to go that weren't able to. Ooh, that 3 and that 3 need to go. But yeah, so that was what was nice about the last one, is I don't know anyone that wanted to go that didn't get to go because of availability. So I think it started out, I don't remember ended up how many people played, but I know between the 2 days, at least originally, there was 560 something people that were playing.
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah, and then they did. It was 8 rounds on the day, 2 different days of Swift, and then we got there Wednesday, and I think they started on Wednesday or Tuesday, just doing pods, and you could do different, and then they had different tournaments, like 40-40, Infinite, and different things like that to do during the time. So there was a lot of Destiny. I was definitely Destinied out by the time we left on Sunday.
Yeah, 8 rounds.
But in a good way.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it was 8 rounds, and then Sunday was cut to 64. So there was 64, and yeah, if you stayed around with one of them to watch the whole thing, we watched most of it. After I got eliminated, we watched most of it on our phones on the drive back.
Nice. So cut to 64, so that's 32 matches. Is that 32 best of 3s?
Yep.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, so because it wouldn't be to start out the day 32 matches, and then it goes, so whoever got first would, well, and Viking too, because he got second. So what do they had? 64, 32, 16, 8, 4. So you had to do 6 rounds of best of 3 to win the whole thing.
Right.
It's a lot.
That is a lot. It's more of an endurance test than anything. What's up, Platform? He's saying he stayed and watched it all. Nice.
Yeah, that guy's a machine.
So, did people, get together in the hotels and whatnot afterwards? Kind of like how we did in St. Louis?
Yeah, so, it was a little different. Obviously, there was a ton of people. Artificery had a big meet together. I can't even remember the place, but there was a ton of people. Like, anybody off the Discords possible were there. I think the loops had to get Hyperloops had their own get together. A lot of people were getting together all over the place, but it was the Friday night meet, like Platform said. There was it was good times.
Nice.
Hard if you wanted to drink, it was hard to get because there was just so many people there. Zion was in his it was a Tinker. There was all these misprints on Tinker. On a promo,
Right.
So he made a vest and I think a hat out of a Tinker, so it was pretty funny.
Nice. It's funny how there were so many different groups, right? The Hyperloops, Artificery. I guess late night gaming, was that?
Yeah, yep. They were around. That was right before I had come on with them. That was mainly Platform and Poem and McBobber and Loopy and Monk. I don't know if you ever knew Monk. Monk was doing stuff back then. There was Hyperloops, Late Night, Entourage, Artificery had their own team. There was Destiny Council that was up in Minnesota, and then there was Your Destiny, and I mean there were so many groups. It was crazy. But they were probably more. Oh, and then Airbrook Gaming, they were really good. I used to watch them. Yeah, Golden Dice, Discard to Reroll. God, we could just keep going on.
Nice.
But a lot of them too, where it's probably different now. Like, I mean, we have all of our different Discords, but I mean, you know, we're not like teaming up and, you know, going into the tank for 100 straight games to try to figure out the best deck to take to a tournament anymore. You know.
Right.
Oh yeah, we said late night or Platt. Yeah. Yeah, Platt was, I think, one of the original members of Late Night.
Yeah. Yeah, every time I play Platt, he's always got his late night power action tokens representing. I love it. It's funny, like, I wonder how all those different groups formed. Probably just a couple of, like, in-person buddies, and they pull others in. And I guess it probably starts off with people who know each other, right? And then it grows from there. Or maybe some online friendships and whatnot, so. Norm's going to take a lot of damage here. But, I mean, it is indirect. So, can you actually do that? I guess it doesn't really matter, because Norm's already claimed. Wow. 16 indirect, okay. Oh, we lost Beacon. Can you guys still hear me okay? Tell us, Platt. Put it in the chat, man. Yeah, we'll have to have you on, Platt. Join us on the stream and tell a story, man. Alright, so I'm not sure what happened to Beacon. Maybe he signed off sort of abruptly, so I'm guessing maybe he lost internet or something, but I think that was a good round for Stevdav, but again, you're looking down the barrel of Jin Han. I mean, there's just so much flexibility here with this deck. And Stev has already taken 14 damage, so. And now, there's the ambush. I mean, this is the dead Gideon. Yep. Gross. Yeah, that's pretty much, I believe, going to seal the fate of Steve here. Looks like he's going to get 2-0'd by Jin Han. Hey! What's up, Elrath?
Hey,
How you doing, man?
good, good, good.
Welcome.
Yeah, I was just spending a lot of time on design tonight, so just finally got wrapped up in another session.
Excellent, man.
And so, yeah, catching some streaming for the end of the night. It's too bad. Looks like it'll be a little bit of a one-sided game, and there
Yeah.
won't be game 3.
More than likely not. So, I don't know if you were watching earlier, but Stev just couldn't catch a break. He had 5 cards to roll into a Crime Lord special after, Norm just had nothing else to do, right? So Norm claimed. Had the money and everything. 33.
Oh, look at that too! Look at that! Like this, is absolutely the worst possible probe too.
Yep.
Like, like the 2 cards that remove 2 dice is like, oh, let me both skip them.
Yeah.
I mean, that's gross. I mean, he could have actually done something this round, right? And like, that's just gross. Ugh. Man, it just makes me mad to see. Just like, how much bad luck can you have?
Well, at least
Did he?
Norm can only play one of them.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if he got those cards and there's a blizzard, like, crazier things have happened, right? Like, maybe the Crime Lords gives him some shields. At least I think that Crime Lord has shields. It has a 2 shield sights, I was right. Yeah, but right now it's just like, it's just gonna summarily remove Garinthan's die. Like, ugh.
Yep. The headstrong
Which
is
is-
just, yeah, he's toast. I mean, I have to say though, I mean, I'm sure that Jin Han is just a very difficult matchup for Moff.
Oh,
Grennan,
absolutely.
But Moff Grennan, man, it is such a good deck. I said this before on stream. I don't remember who I was talking to, but I don't remember it being this good in the last meta. And I don't feel like it gained all that many tools from Unlikely Heroes. I mean, yeah, there's a couple of things in the reprint list, but Crime Lord was just legal, period, right? Last meta.
So what's the point of like this play here? Like, why would you crash landing that die?
Can't stay here any longer.
Just want to die quicker?
Maybe he's worried
I
about to
mean-
negotiate or something. I mean, he could still play
There's
negotiate.
another character. If Norm rerolls into the 3 gun, the 3 indirect, or the 3 gun on Jen, well, then he would die because he has no removal, right?
Yep.
So like the crash landing just kind of makes it like worse. Yeah. But now he's obviously, I don't even know. He's in like, that's so rough. You have to discard, would be my take. Then you still have to like face that stupid special. Right, so he's actually gonna like, yeah, it's just dirty.
Now he's got money to play both. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, this could be a big discard. I mean, he has to take this.
Oh, nice. Maybe he Power of the Tribes it. Why not? I mean,
it's not a bad idea. Yep, there it is.
it's like you probably just have to do it. Even though you don't like it, you probably just have to do it. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's funny. And there comes the headstrong. Man, but like, see if that failed, right? If it had failed, we could have had a game. Like if that probe was like you know.
Mm-hmm. I just sent you the password if you want to get in the room. Not sure how much
Uh.
longer this game will be going on, but
Yeah, I mean you know, if this was a good roll again, like this could have been a game, right? Like, and it just like you know, like draws like those headstrongs, like it's nothing. It's just, you know.
yeah, these matches have basically gone Norman's way. Norman actually got BMC off round 1, game 1. That was pretty nasty. Yeah, and then Stev just had some really bad rolls with the Crime Lord. I mean, 5 chances to roll the special and unmitigated and just never came. That would have been huge to take out Jin, but couldn't get it off. The Den of Thieves will buy him some time. See what happens here.
I mean, buy some time and buy no time. Like, you know, you're dealing with a general on board
Yeah.
on Jen. Like, last round should have been his round. Like, he ostensibly, with the probe, you know, could have gotten there. And then the damage of the blizzard could have been enough. And then if Norm whiffed on the headstrong this round, then let's say that he rolled in with like a 7 and a whatever, right? Or like 6 and 6 indirect, and there was no, you know, we could have like, this could have gotten really rough still for Norm, but like,
Yep.
nothing went his way. And look at those rolls. I mean, it's like, G. Like, there's just nothing else to say about that. I wouldn't be surprised if you like freaking general to 3 gun into like 3 gun special 3 indirect.
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
That's
Or that. Quickly! Do something, Muttley. Quickly, do something.
you could crash landing the blizzard die.
Yeah.
You can't fire me, I quit.
Oh, poor Steve.
Yep. GG's.
Man.
So,
His reign as an event. After he defeated the illustrious. Like he defeated Vika, right? Right? Isn't that right?
let's see. I'm gonna pull up the bracket. I think I have the audio fixed. So
He beat some heavy beaters, if I recall correctly.
hey guys, I'm showing the
Yeah.
bracket now. Can you confirm you can still see it, or you can still hear me rather?
Wow, fancy man! Like woohoo! Wow,
Yeah.
Master Steve beating Eric and Vika. Like, you know.
Yeah, he had a good run there.
Yeah.
So Norm's gonna take that one 2-0.
Only dropping to normative Norm.
Cool, thanks, Beacon. Yeah, so now Beacon is waiting on the winner of Rebel Trader and Hypo. So Hypo, the Trando Whisperer, will be facing Rebel Trader on the 3-wide.
My money is heavily on Hypo in that matchup.
Yeah, those Trandos are rough.
Yeah, it's not a good matchup for the pilot deck. I think Beacon Fire has a good shot. I mean, you know, you're dealing with a deck that has How much is Vizsla? Is he 12 or 13? I always forget. You know, but you're dealing with a Hondo that's like 14 HP,
Yep.
right? And then you add on Vizsla, who's very healthy as well. And you know, the combination of that is pretty significant.
Yeah. It's funny. Beacon was saying that
Yeah, it's
He,
13.
he lost. The only 2 losses I think he said he had in St. Louis was up against Jin Han and then Gurind and Gideon. So he's facing, you know, well, if he wins against the who he ends up facing versus, you know, between Hypa and Rebel, he will be facing either he'll be facing Jin Han. So we'll see.
Mm.
Lance is saying you left the door wide open, Elrath. Letting all the hot air out.
I was just like trying to, you know, put some air in the room after Lanza's farts, you know.
Hey, we got a Norm. We got a wild Norm.
While Norm appeared.
A wild Norm appears.
Oh,
Congrats, Norm.
man. Norm, you know, just kind of taking the route of Eric Wainwright in a way.
I'm not sure I follow. He plays blue.
yeah, but like Eric Wainwright just had like for a very long time kind of that kind of stubborn dedication to a deck, and just would just play it to the grounds and become really good with it. And Jin Han has been that deck for you, where you've just been playing that deck to the ground.
Yep.
And you know, now you're in the finals.
It's not bad. That was a funky match, but
Norm,
You know, I still get. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, Norm, I want to know what you were thinking, what you were feeling when, you know, he had 5 chances to roll that.
oh my gosh, I couldn't believe that. Well, first off, I was like, oh, he rolls the 1 and 6 on the first shot, and I was like, oh crap, because now it's like, now I have lost this game, especially after that series of, you know, I mean, it looked like I was doing reasonably well, and then it was just I could not stop it at that point, and it was like, oh crap, I am done. But then he misses it, and I'm like, okay, it is on now, because now all I got to do is draw some removal, and here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I was pretty elated. If you had been in that voice channel, I was like, oh!
Rubbing it in, I see.
No, it was just my surprise.
Ah.
No.
So, I mean, actually, I was telling Major, like, I still gave Steve a little bit of chance if that probe hit.
Yep.
If he just smacked your two cost removals,
yeah,
that could have turned on a dime.
If he rocks both of them in that, you're talking about in that second to last turn. Yeah. That was definitely concerned about the probe at that point, and also about I was kind of also watching out for the intel breach, and in fact that was on my mind. I think it was on the previous turn even, but yeah, that was weird. That was weird.
You in a singing mood tonight?
Do you want to sing?
That was weird. That was weird.
No, weird. My voice is a little off right now. Anyway.
Well, Norm, after being murdered as the werewolf Saturday night, you deserve this win.
Oh,
you know,
was that the one? The chain reaction one? That was the second. It was the chain reaction. The first game was just.
That was funny.
Oh my
that was funny. Not much I could do there either, but it was the thing. No, but kudos to Stevdav for you know, doing real well and like sticking in there, and he had He had a lot to fight against there, but he did really well.
Beacon Fire says my computer silenced me apparently.
Spellcaster.
Did he get?
Maybe Moloch had something to do with it.
Did somebody mute him tonight too?
He was in the stream with me earlier, then all of a sudden he was just gone.
Oh yeah, he did just disappear at one
Yeah.
point. I thought that was funny.
So many memories.
Yeah. That was such a
know.
good idea, bringing that game. Werewolf is such a classic. I'm actually really happy too that was my first time playing the multi-night version. So I really enjoyed that.
Oh, dude, Werewolf with Zion is the best. Because he takes it overly serious and he thinks he's amazing at it. Like, and he'll go totally into character and play like Sherlock Holmes and like toss out like conspiracy theories about why he's sure that you're the werewolf or whatever. And he'll act things out. Like if he's like the sniper or whatever, he'll go into he's pretend he's has a bow and arrow and try to shoot you. It's hilarious.
You were a pretty good DM though. You were a good moderator.
It's not easy. I try. I don't have the best experience or the most experience with it, but it's a lot of moving pieces to keep track of for sure.
Yep.
I never really understood the one night werewolf with a big group. I feel like it's I don't know.
Yeah.
It feels so random.
It's kind of interesting. It's like you have one shot. It has sort of a
one opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Mom spaghetti. So yeah, it's just, and I think you set a timer for 10 minutes, and that can feel really fast. So sometimes we just forego the timer, and yeah, it's just a little bit of deduction. Obviously, there's a lot of lying going on, and some of it is a little meta, right? Because you kind of know some people are really bad at lying, and you just can see it on their face. And some people though, they just kind of jump out and they'll say that who they are, but they'll hope that no one else got that role. They'll hope that it was in the middle. They'll be like, yeah, I'm the drunk. Okay, I admit it. And here's what I know. Or I'm the seer, and here's what I know. And they're actually just fishing for information, and they hope no one else got that role. And someone will call them out, and then they just straight up lie about no, I am actually the seer. And it's you don't always win, but it's pretty fun. But I think I like the multi-night version better.
Yeah, I do as well. We should have had more nights in general.
Yeah.
More time for games. Looking forward to the next big con.
I haven't really played a lot of werewolf with a lot of roles. The issue kind of comes to me is that it really maybe it is more the purest deduction game, but I am more of a fan of Coup and Secret Hitler. I think than Werewolf itself.
I brought Coup as well, and I brought another one, Shadowhunter, which is really fun.
Yeah,
and then we used to have another good one. Is it's one with Marvel, another deduction game at Marvel.
Yeah,
that's a lot of fun. And then there's one where that is kind of a alien virus themed game based on an old movie. And that one's really good. It's a lot of fun as well, but you need to have a big group. And we played it, and it's one of those deals where there was there's one person that can be infect your entire group, and it's kind of when I played it, people accused me that I wasn't, and I was the guy trying to save them. And then they handcuffed me, and then they onboarded the helicopter, and then they all died. Suckers. Yeah, but all the it's like just the whole experience of like having several nights, just kind of just playing Destiny, and then going a group of people, and then just playing like more games. Like it's just amazing, right?
Yeah.
Just kind of stay up till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and just like 3-4 days of just games. Period.
Oh, so it's so hard. How do you do it?
Yeah, I was pretty exhausted that night, but I was just powering through it because it was fun. Another really fun game for a group like that. It's not a deduction game, but it's a word game. So Codenames. That's probably one of my favorite.
Codenames is great.
Such a great game, man. I love that game. Yeah, I'm actually looking at the Board Game Geek top. I'm not even sure what it goes up to. Well, yeah, I mean, like the top 100. It's actually not in the top 100. I think it's 102 Codenames.
Do we know what happened with Ass?
With what?
Do we know what happened with Ass?
With Az?
Yeah.
Who is Az?
You mean
OP Ass?
No, you mean based on I'm not sure. I saw there was a post earlier. Yeah, I think he was maybe upset about something. We'll have to check in with
Dark
him.
Angel Ass. Yeah. I don't know. It reads like something really bad happened. I don't know.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, gents, I'm gonna end the stream here.
Okay.
But we can still hang out. So, hey, anybody who tuned in, thank you so much. Thanks for everybody who popped in. Congrats again, Norm. We'll see you in the finals, man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's finals. Yeah, the next is the finals.
Cool. The finals.
I feel like for the invitational, it should be like a rule that like you can ban a deck. You can bring any deck, but you can ban a deck. Like you ban one deck for your opponent.
Well, okay, that's interesting.
Mix it up.
All right.
I mean, all these players are so good. Like, you guys could easily play anyone else's deck, and that would be quite fun to watch.
That could get weird.
Mind games.
Yeah.
All right, gents. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Take care.
Good night.